Did I scare you?
I really did.
I'm glad I did because it's a Halloween special here on Pretty Much It. We're going to talk to you about our favorite Halloween movies that we love to watch around All Hallows Eve. Now, by we, I mean me and my
me.
sister Jillian.
Yep.
We are doing a two-part special here. I have part one here on Pretty Much It. She's got part two over on her channel, It's Jill Striff, which you can check out by clicking the link down in the info. Why don't you explain what you do exactly on your channel? Because I've never seen it.
Well, I used to do whatever I wanted, but then people harassed me into making prank calls, so
That's
now
pretty
I do
spooky.
that. I do that almost every day, if I can.
So basically peer pressure.
And actually, I did something called Pranktober, which I invented. I don't know if it exists anywhere else, but I think I invented it. Pranktober, where I did a prank call every weekday, except for this past week, because I messed up. But I did a prank call every weekday. And they're like Halloween related.
Well done.
I also do movie reviews and pretty much any random video vlogs.
Almost said Pretty Much It.
I didn't. I wouldn't. And I couldn't. I do a lot of tags. I do a lot of fun stuff. It's fun. At my channel, it's a lot of fun. So, subscribe.
That's the slogan. At my channel,
it's a
lot
lot
of fun. You're going to have a good time. Like I said, we are going to talk about some of our favorite Halloween movies. And once again, we're not saying these are the best, or maybe there are more and we forget some, but these are the ones that we came up with to sort of recommend to you that we love to watch.
Childhood favorites, movies that make it feel like Halloween whenever you watch them.
These are in not a specific order, really. You could probably move them around, but we did the best we could to sort of put them in, least to best, whatever. The first one is The Nightmare Before Christmas. And the only reason this is at the end of the list or at the beginning, whatever.
Can we clap after them all?
Yeah, sure. Nightmare Before
I feel like we
Christmas.
should.
The reason it's not further down, whatever, is because this is technically a Christmas movie as well. It's a Halloween movie and a Christmas movie. I watch it at both times of the year, so, it's
it
not
could be
strictly Halloween.
An Easter movie, because they have the trees.
Technically, it could be an Easter movie.
They don't go into it. They don't go down the tree.
They don't go down the Easter tree,
it shows like
I'd like to see that, though.
And they have a
the
heart.
Easter Bunny is in it, right? Oh, no, he's not. Not really. Yes, the
They
Easter Bunny is in
capture
it. They capture him,
so
yes.
It could be an Easter favorite as
So
well.
there you go. But let's talk about Halloween.
Yeah.
This is a great Halloween movie. This is Halloween is like a classic Halloween song for me at this point.
Sing it.
This is Halloween, this is Halloween, 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 Halloween.
Don't applaud that.
Next on the list is Halloween, the original John Carpenter classic. Have you even seen this movie?
I've seen it. I've seen parts of it on TV.
You've never seen the whole thing?
I feel like I've just seen the part where Jamie Lee Curtis is like running in that white like nightgown and he's just, like,
That's
so
a specific
slowly.
part of the movie.
And he just like she's just running and she goes through a window and like I
Yeah.
just don't like that like he's so slow. I just can't get into it. I'm sure people
Can't get into it, you mean you're too scared.
No, it's more like I just don't see
You're so not scared by it that you don't even want to watch it.
I just don't see why they don't, like he just walks so slow.
Well, it
But
kind of
he-
gets explained later on in like the 9 movies they made. There's like a whole
And he
mythology.
dies in one, right? And then he
He
comes
never
back to
dies.
life.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's this whole like mythology that gets created. It's like demons and stuff. It gets pretty crazy.
It's his
But,
favorite. It's not mine.
Like I said, it's the original Halloween, not the ones where it gets too crazy.
Nightmare on Elm Street for me is better, but that's
Okay,
not a Halloween.
that's not
movie. That's
exactly.
classic horror.
They have to be Halloween movies, and this is the official Halloween movie.
Fine.
Now, this has so much classic stuff in it, like the part where he's got the sheet over him. I mean,
yeah, that
it's
part.
amazing. I'm gonna knock you
I
out.
haven't seen any of it.
But of course, the best part of it is Michael Myers himself, who became a classic horror icon, a Halloween icon. You see Michael Myers walking around every Halloween trick-or-treating.
Well, the mask.
And
yeah.
you never know if it's really him. Now, fun fact, did you know that the Michael Myers mask is actually a William Shatner mask from Star Trek, painted white?
I feel like I did know that.
It just was cheap, a very cheap movie. And so William Shatner haunts my dreams. Next up is Trick or Treat, which is a relatively new movie as far as all these movies go. I think it came out, well, it was made a while ago, but it finally came out, I want to say, in 2009, 2010.
I think so.
And when I saw this movie, I immediately fell in love because not only is it Halloween themed, and I love Halloween themed movies, with trick or treating and this and that, it's got all of that. But it's also just a really, really good movie because it's a cool anthology. I really enjoy those types of things. The characters and the stories twist in and out of each other. The only problem is that I do think it gets a little cheesy in the last story, but other than that, I absolutely love this movie.
You mean like the last part of the movie?
Yeah, with the little guy,
Oh,
if
yeah.
you remember.
Yeah,
That's where it shows his face, yeah. But other than that, I love this movie. And now, I do remember, I showed you this movie. What did you think of this movie?
Yeah, you showed it to me. And I do actually, it's weird because I hate gore, but I really like this movie, and it's only because it feels like Halloween. And I like some aspects of it, but I hate some aspects of it.
The gore and stuff
The
like that.
gore and the throwing up, I can't stand
And
it.
the transformation into animals.
I don't even remember that.
Oh, well.
yeah, I remember
yeah,
that, yeah.
That was pretty gross.
I pretty much like the beginning of all the stories, and then when it actually starts to get gross, I'm like, okay.
Now, can we agree that the best story has to be the one with the school bus?
Yeah.
That is
Those kids and everything.
beautiful. Like, do you remember, like, the flashback portion?
Yeah.
We haven't been clapping. Weren't we setting up that we were going to clap
whatever.
and then we stopped?
We'll do
well. The flashback portion, when the bus goes over the cliff, is one of the best shots
Yeah.
I've seen in any movie ever.
And I like when they go down to where the bus went and they try and like look around and stuff. I like that a lot.
But Trick or Treat is definitely one of my favorites that I watch
Yeah.
every Halloween now. It's
Yeah.
become a classic for me.
You guys should watch it.
And the last movie we're going to talk about in part 1, don't forget part 2 is on her channel, so make sure you continue over there to check
have
it
my
out,
own movie.
is absolutely the end-all be-all Halloween classic, Charlie Brown,
Yeah.
Great Pumpkin. Is it called It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown?
Yeah, it
Is that
is.
the actual title?
That's it.
Well, you know what it is. Everybody knows it. And
Yeah, it's a good one.
everything about this is not only classic, but also completely family-friendly, so everybody can watch this.
Except for the nude scene.
Right, except for the nude scene, but that was cut out in the home release, I think.
Yeah.
That was just in the theatrical release, right. But you can watch this if you're an adult, and you'll love it, I
Yeah.
think. I
You'll
would
love
assume.
it more when you're an adult.
Yeah, I feel
it
like because you
reminds
watched it when you were younger,
when
right?
you were
But kids can watch it too, and it's just an all-around excellent thing. Not to say any of the other ones aren't great. All
No,
the
yeah,
Charlie
but
Brown
this
things
is,
are
like,
great.
the best
But this one stands out specifically as just a really great thing to watch around Halloween. I'm pretty sure it's on TV around
is
Halloween.
always on TV.
I love it so much. Now, I do have to point out, for anyone who's been watching us for a long time,
I was
and
just
by
gonna
us,
say
I
that.
mean, of course, me and my sister, we used to do videos and stuff like that on my other channel, but we did a redub of Great Pumpkin once.
This is like the turning point of YouTube history for me.
For us, yeah, exactly. And if you remember that, good for you. Unfortunately, for copyright
you
reasons, we had to take it
managed to
down,
see it,
but
yeah.
just let us know if you remember that, if you've seen that.
Yeah, that.
Gonna
Easily
pat ourselves on the
greatest-
back.
The greatest.
You're not gonna pat me?
I did. So that's it for our part 1 of the best favorite Halloween movies that we like. And part 2, there will be more movies that we discuss. It'll be on my channel. Click the link below and find it there.
We're just waiting for them to click it.
I feel like if you're
Happy
deciding,
Happy Halloween.
someone's probably undecided. They're an undecided voter.
Trick or treat.
Click it. You won't regret it.
Happy.
I think
Happy
you should
Halloween.
click the link because
Boo!
oh gosh.
And that's pretty much it.